This is your world energy read right now. So let's find out the main strongest energies around us right now, because that's going to affect us the most, isn't it? So there's some sort of where there's deep connections. There's been lots of betrayals, and it's like the end of that energy. The next, they start again at the Ace of Swords, which is about clarity and truth. So I do wonder if that's going to come out. Ten of Cups is about, reciprocal love. So it's love with another, beautiful, the best love you're going to have, really. The Devil card came out. I did see it upside down, though, but I might clarify this just in case. So the cards feel really light today, and sometimes they don't, it's a bit funny like that. But what else in the energies of, well, main energies at the moment, if anything? No problem. Right, anything else? Anything else before we check? Right, okay. Right, so yeah, so as I say, deep connections, this can be like the twin flames really as well. So for anyone who believes in those very deep divine connections as well, when each other have done a lot of internal work to come from more purity, clarity, or whatever, but there's betrayals here. So as I say, the next stage would be total clarity with the Ace of Swords. So, but there's betrayals at the moment, and that's what's happening. And there's also very, very strong mutual loving connections as well. So that's beautiful to see, because that's going to affect us all as well. We've got transformation into something solid. Now let's find out what's underneath that. Chaos, not taking any BS, coming from inner strength for a loving, sort of masculine, loving energy. So there could be sort of a lot of masculines out there that are actually going through a bit of chaos at the moment, and that would connect with this, because if the deep connections and there's been betrayal with, behaviour that was toxic before, then, whilst the other side of it will pull away and won't take any of it, with that I'm not taking any BS, using that Queen of Swords energy, because they've seen it, they've experienced it, and you know what, they're not having it, and so they pull away, and that's what creates the chaos. So it's going to take inner strength for that loving masculine energy to come back, if that is something that might happen. There might be some already doing that as well, because some people have got these beautiful connections. So there's transformation for a lot out there as well, where some people, the give and take balance to be right, because some might have been given too much, the others too little, and now it's like, wait a minute, I'm not having it, I'm not going to give anything if I'm not going to get anything back. And and it's creating that, oh my god, what's going on, chaos. And I do actually like them a lot, and need inner strength to actually come proper, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. Oh, right. Well, the Magician in reverse is very manipulative. So, some people who might be feeling, if you've got a deep connection with someone as well, or the ones, if you just all of a sudden you're not feeling very well, or there are people out there who would give you bad intentions and things like that. I mean, people who can be really good at it, especially if they're very strong, with intention and manifestation and things like that. But in reverse, that is very, toxic really. But it's being greeted with, I'm kind of keeping to truth, and I'm not having it as well, matched with that. It's being matched with very much clarity and tenacity, and from it's a masculine energy. It could be females taking on that masculine energy, or males taking on that masculine energy, depending on who's getting what. The Magician can be, again, all of us have got all of these energies. It's just the energies I'm reading. So yeah, so it is going to be dealt with I can feel it, I get it, I'm not having it, willful strength, thought over heart, the judge in the courtroom, bam, kind of thing. Okay, so that's what's going on as well in the energy, unfortunately, as things have to transform. You know, the thing is, when with some when they can't have control and can't have their own way, it's you know, it can create bad behavior. It's like, you know, it's like sometimes dealing with a child in a way. But so this new cycle as well is, you know, this is sort of end of an old cycle, start of a new cycle. You know, things have been learnt. You know, everything that had to be learnt has been learnt, and there's healing now. So that's really good for that. So be it, there's some sort of burdens about bringing sort of these 5D visions into reality, or, you know, or it could be just having patience with these energies that feel burdened right now. They might have a lot on the plate, they might be thinking too much about things, or just with ones, you know, just have a lot on the plate really. So it could be a lot of being patient around that kind of energy. You know, this is all about balance as well, and connecting all the elements in the earth, and connecting to higher source as well. So, you know, keep doing that. If for people who are burdened, keep with sort of the inner compass as well, you know, is what I would suggest. Well, I think is what it's suggesting anyway, because it's your inner compass, isn't it? Your true north, and it's like whatever burdens you've got, keep with that. You know, you're being guided, and like have faith in that. And I'm saying that as well because I definitely understand that that's something that happens, you know, and if you can believe in it, well, it's up to you, but you learn as you go and you understand things as you go, don't you? But for me, certainly it's there's definitely a faith now of something more, you know, like purposeful, that you know, so if you're burdened, if you can have faith in like the process of it, I think that's what it's kind of calling for this sort of energy as well. So yeah, so working hard and paying off as well, more energies like that. So I'm going to clarify this devil card, because as I say, it looked like it went in reverse. So let's see what it says. So keep an open mind, but it's sort of on its side there. So you know, maybe with people who have, well, that came out, actually it came out, it did come out sort of facing up, but it's spun round. So specifically, this could be sort of cancers feeling upside down because of toxic behaviour, but it's also about not driving forward, sort of the unconscious being allowed to drive instead of you willfully driving it forward, you know, and that could be the toxic thing. It might be to do with passionate new beginnings. So let's find out more. Yeah, transfer. So it might be someone putting a stop to a new start or something. Let's find out more on this one. Tell us more, please. We've got transformation twice here now. See, it's like not taking any BS with that Queen of Swords. You know, if it isn't right, it's wrong. So this is like the Chaos card, which does connect with the Toxic card as well. Oh, just so you know as well, there could be some sort of Cancer, Capricorn being a bit upside down at the moment as well, not having an open mind about something for a new beginning. And either, you know, there's a death to it or a transformation. So as well, that could be quite specific. Anything else? Of course, that's the Scorpio card as well there on the top. So there's overthinking here for some sort of very loving connection. Yeah, because it's like someone hasn't got an open mind anymore because of toxic behaviour, but it's upside down. There's been work being done by the looks of it. It doesn't say that there's work being done, mind, but there's transformation cards here. I think this is linked. It's like there's chaos at the moment. You know, there's an energy of that, normally that willful. I mean, this is the Emperor energy here. It might be that normal willfully driving it forward. I know where I'm going. It's a bit sort of like, oh God, I don't know where I'm going now. It's like, I don't know where my aim is anymore, that kind of thing. And I feel a bit sad when I say that, so that might be right, you know. And it's like, because it's like as if someone's putting a death to something here because of toxic behaviour, not putting up with it, there's chaos about it, you know, overthinking about it, not keeping an open mind about it. It's a bit like, well, I don't know anymore now. Right, but right, these came out. What are these? New start. Well, yeah. Well, a new start would have to be based on justice, fairness, balance, wouldn't it? And it's, but someone's like, well, I don't know which way to go. There is, this success card is here though, so it's saying there is that something could be successful, you know, but come from that total clarity kind of way. Right. Is there anything else you can tell us on that? This is like a funny thing here. Our decision to be made with new perspectives. There's because someone's really missing somebody here. You know, this is all connected. This is like the toxic thing. So someone's like, see you later. Again, here it's creating chaos on the other side. It's like, oh my God, what have I done? You know, it's actually stopping now. It's got us upside down. Where's my direction now? I don't know. Because of betrayals of that deep twin flame kind of connection as well. This is like a twin flame deep connection, or you know, or either or. There's still a potential here for a loving 10 of cups by the looks of it. I don't know how that's coming in though, because this is very right, so there you go. But there's a decision to be made. It will be made because it's one's energy, but there's a need for real new perspectives, and perhaps a connection to this card sort of tells you to bring, you know, connection to what was before to what is the present. So when it's lovely things, when it's lovely feelings, and that's what's called for in this card. So remembering what was before, you know, the lovely things from before and the loving things from before, and bringing that into now. So that's kind of what it tells you in that card. New start would be like about, you know, justice, fairness, balance, even though someone's like, I don't know which way to go now. So that's okay. So I think I've explained that, haven't I? Right. I'm going to clarify this 10 of cups, because I like that's the nice card out of all of this. I mean, see, you're probably dealing with someone who's been trying to be so controlling as well. I think it's the same energy. It might be sort of the toxic divine masculine kind of energy, you know, really, where they're not getting away with what they had before. That's what it feels like. I know this is a world energy read, and I'm kind of not doing the twin flame reads at the minute because this is how I feel. I feel like divine feminines have got to be independent and strong, you see, and say see you later, really, from energy that isn't right. But that's what would happen, you see. It's like they try even more to control. I mean, you know, some people know how to even do spells and things, you know. It's like, so I think that's what it is. It's trying to still control a situation when it comes from love, it isn't about control at all, is it? So, right, tell us about the 10 of cups. Stay with us, guys. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So, right, so so there's sort of stuck energy, but we aren't stuck, but there is like stuck energy. Tell us more for this love and 10 of cups for a new solid beginning. There you go. There's that deep connection again. See, it's like a twin flame read again, isn't it? Where, you know, some sort of solid, slow-moving offer, true offer would be the way. But trying to find out truths and trying to, you know, it's about keeping that moral high ground. Don't let anyone knock you from that high ground, you know, especially when you rise. I mean, see someone who's in the limelight, everyone will want a piece of you, because that's just what happens. It isn't true connections or anything, is it? It's you know, so you've got to kind of ward off and keep that moral higher ground, or if you're normally it's spiritually risen, you know, up at the top of the mountain, but then people want to have a piece of you, and you know, and keep maintaining that higher ground really, because something solid could be with that deep connection, these deep connections, if it's done in the right way. But at the moment it seems people are stuck, but they aren't stuck really. It just seems to be that way. There's a lot going on, isn't there? I think the whole dynamics are changing, aren't they, with between masculines and feminines really. And it isn't about male or female, as I say. It's just that energy of masculine and feminine, and what's toxic and what isn't, what's pure intention, and as much as we can be. And we're all working with ourselves as well, aren't we? So we've got to give everyone a break as well. It's just when people are willfully trying to harm it, you know, to control or whatever. It's just, I don't think there's any excuse for any of that. So there's conflict. So say there's conflict at the minute. So it's about keeping with your intuition really, and your inner compass, because you know the high priestess isn't someone who speaks. It's all about the knowing and the feeling and the connection, and keeping with that, you know. And it looks like something is going to be successful to come out of any sort of conflict, and maybe these dynamics will change. But whew, well, that's where we're at the moment. Is there anything else? Right, but there's a new cycle here as well. So let's right, we'll cover that. Oh, I want to turn that round that way now. because this card is beautiful when it's like we've manifested what we want. It's just making good on those ideas. So that would be lovely for that to go back up there. But new cycle, what's that about? Where we're healing. New cycle. Well, there's a decision in love. So something could, maybe that decision in love could increase healing really, would increase the healing. Here we go, confirmed by the new cycle card again, by giving some sort of something solid in reality, maybe an apology or something solid anyway. I mean, it looks like this. It's a page. It's small. It's testing the waters. It's, you know, maybe sort of the more immature side of it, but it's genuine and it's solid, and that would be the healing thing. But it's a decision. It's a decision in love. This is a twin flame read, isn't it? Or a deep connection read. All right, there we go. That's what we've got. It's divine alignment continues, isn't it? It's definitely, the energies are changing, and sometimes it can, you know, it can seem worse before it's better, doesn't it? And but it isn't. It's better. All right. Good luck, everyone. Take care. See you next week. Bye.